this particular issue is kind of pivotal. We find out who has been wearing the Batman suit and attacking the cops.
So what happened in the comics? So what happens in a brief synopsis? Remember, we want to start with the brief synopsis.
The brief synopsis: Carrie Kelly has been wearing the Batman suit and attacking Gotham City police officers.
Well, it wasn't Carrie Kelly though.
Yeah,
it was another girl, wasn't it?
I think it was Carrie Kelly.
No, it was the girl who nursed him back to health.
Yes.
Oh, but it was Carrie Kelly.
Yeah, it was Carrie Kelly.
Oh, of course. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and all this throughout all of these two issues is the question has been where is Batman?
Right, right.
We find out in this issue to some extent. We also find out a little bit more about what's going on with Superman and his daughter.
Right,
his daughter
right.
with Wonder Woman.
And what's going on with Superman? That was in the last issue.
They have the city of Kandor. City of Kandor that's in the city in the bottle.
Right, right.
He is making Dr. Ray, the guy the Atom.
Ray Palmer?
Ray Palmer is trying to find a way to get the people of Kandor out of the bottle. He's working with the politicians of Kandor to try and transition them when he figures it out to be part of Earth life.
Well, Earth life. They want to bring him out of that pod.
Bring all of the Kandorians out of the bottle and into our
Which is
world.
actually that was a big reveal because really the first issue kind of focused on police brutality, and they're kind of opening up the storyline now with Ray Palmer. And, it's kind of a good.
There's a large development with respect to the Kandorians, however.
Right, and there's a large development there. There's a large development with the fate of Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
So, but so that's a brief kind of synopsis. But as far as what they're I kind of like the feeling of this series. I kind of like but with Frank Miller, I really feel like sometimes, especially with his later writing now, that kind of falls short sometimes, or feels a little hollow.
People are really they expect a lot from Frank Miller.
I mean, it's almost like they expect too much from him, and I kind of I'm right in the middle with him.
Yeah. People seem to expect a great deal from this series. I'm enjoying it. I want to know where it's going. It definitely has the police brutality theme is there. Only now it's being turned around with Batman being the one that's attacking them. So it's kind of like the vigilantes going after the cops because that's where the lawlessness is.
Right, right.
That's an interesting theme.
Right.
The Kandorians and their introduction into our society and the way it's being treated is kind of interesting because it's kind of allegorical in the sense that when you think about different societies that become what do we call that? The melting pot of cultures.
Right, right.
We have this whole question about immigration, overhaul. America is becoming more exclusive when in the beginnings, her beginnings, it was more inclusive.
Exactly. Well, that was based all off of immigrants. That's how we started.
Yeah, we say that we are a country of immigrants, but if you were to look around now, you'd probably say to yourself, "My God, they don't want to let anybody in."
Well, you look at Donald Trump. He don't want to let nobody in.
Exactly. But then, of course, this storyline plays into those. And when we talk about the fears of xenophobia, the xenophobia is the fear of enmeshed cultures, and that question is kind of broached in this issue.
Right, right.
Because the fear of course, of letting people from other cultures into the country is that you worry about terrorism or people trying to usurp your culture with theirs.
Right, right.
That's xenophobia in a nutshell.
Well, yeah, Frank Miller, I really like it. I do like his writing on the same tangent, on the other side of that spectrum. He's very very relevant.
Mm-hmm. He likes to use newscasts.
Exactly, and honestly, that big homage in the first issue was really good with the police brutality thing, and I really think this whole he has a lot of social commentary kind of interwoven within his comics, and I said sometimes I tend to fall a bit short, like that Batman and Robin All-Star series. I did not like it all, but this one's I'm really enjoying this comic so far.
I like it.
I'm excited. Andy Kubrick is one of my favorite artists. He did Son of Batman. He's done a number of things. He's a fantastic artist. His father, he runs an artist school back in the East somewhere, and he's great. And this is a really good series.
Yeah, and Frank Miller's narration, the way he presents the voice of characters has always been very. There's a lot of ways to mess that up, and he's always done it in a way that's intriguing.
Right, right.
Especially, of course, the famous line, "You cannot keep me down, not with drink or with vows."
Right, right.
He did the voice of Batman trying to stay hidden.
Right, right.
That was some of the greatest writing ever. So yeah, I'm liking it.
I'm a big fan of it. Honestly, he really my favorite work of Frank Miller has got to be his Daredevil. His Daredevil is so good.
I have not read it.
I have all 3 volumes. Check them out.
I like Sin City. I really like Sin City.
I haven't read the graphic novel Sin City.
I got to give them to you.
We'll trade. We'll do a Frank Miller swap.
Yeah, we'll do a Frank Miller swap.
We'll do a Frank Miller swap. Anyway, it's a really good series, and if you get a chance, if you haven't really picked it up, you're kind of on the fence about it, like I was. I'm pleasantly surprised. So please check out Dark Knight 3.